Hello, my name is Julie Peters. I'm the Chief Communications Officer at ShoreUp. ShoreUp is the community action agency serving Wicomico, Worcester, and Somerset counties on the lower eastern shore of Maryland. We also operate some of our programs in the upper shore counties as well, Dorchester, Kent, Queen Anne's, and Talbot. Today, we're talking about energy assistance with Program Director Keith White. Tell us a little bit about ShoreUp's Energy Assistance Program.
The Energy Assistance Program is a year-round program. It's actually called OHEP, Office of Home Energy Program. You don't have to have a crisis to qualify.
Oh.
Meaning, a lot of people feel that, I can't come there and apply unless my lights are off or I'm out of oil or heat or what have you. That's not it. It's a program that will give you assistance so that you don't have those type of crises or emergencies. And we have the EUSP, which is the Electric Universal Service Plan, which is your electric portion. All you need to do is have an electric bill, and you come and apply to get help towards your electric bill, get assistance. Then we have the MEET program, the Maryland Energy Assistance Program, which is we give money towards your primary source of heating. For some people, it could be electric, they could be all electric, meaning they would get 2 grants towards their electric bill. And if not, if they heat with another source such as oil, wood, propane, utility gas, then they would need to bring us a bill with that so that we can also give them a grant for that.
Okay, that's good to know. And you help with past due balances as well?
Electric bills, we do. If you have a past due bill, and also if you're moving, which we call a transfer bill. If you're moving from a house or an apartment to another apartment, and you were, let's say, Delmarva Power Electric, if you had a bill with them and now you're moving to another place and it's also Delmarva Power, we will help with the transfer. For the most part, it will basically cover the old bill, and then so that you can start, get service in your name at the new residence. And what I need for people to understand is that our assistance is just that, it's assistance. A lot of people come to us say, you haven't paid my bill. Sometimes you may have a bill that's so high that we cannot, but we will assist you with it. So don't think that, you have a $10,000 bill, we're going to cover it. That's not going to happen. We have an arrearage program that we will give you towards an old bill anywhere from $300 to $2,000. That's the max.
Okay.
And then, of course, you will also get your regular assistance with that.
Okay. And do you work with people in establishing a budget for energy costs?
The budget program is actually through your electric company.
Okay.
They have that. Don't let anyone ever tell you, because we hear a lot of people say, the electric company said you put me on a budget and it's too high. No, we do not have anything to do with the budget. The budget consists of your annual usage at the residence that you're at.
Okay.
And let's say, for instance, you only been there 6 months. Well, what'll happen is when they calculate your budget, they're looking at the last 12 months of usage at that place. So if you were there only 6 months, then who was there before you, they're going to use some of their portion of their bill, of their usage. And then once you've been there for 12 months, then you will actually get a proper reading of what your usage is.
Okay. So the budget plan helps individuals, say, like during the summer, they have their air conditioner running every day, and it racks up a good bill, a good sized bill. Would that help the payments be more consistent from month to month so that they don't have any unwelcome surprises when they get their energy bill?
Well, actually, again, the usage is a year-round usage. So you may use more in the summer because of the air condition, but it actually balances itself out come wintertime.
Right.
Because it all depends, again, how much you're using, and also what type of house you're in or apartment. Some places don't require a lot of usage. And if not, then your bill won't be that high. But again, it's always, they have to remember, it's the total yearly usage that will determine your average budget.
Okay.
And a lot of people's budgets are not that high, but hey, I don't expect you to be heating your house or lighting up your house like the Civic Center.
Right.
And we've had some that look like that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
But of course, if you look at your bill, there's a graph on the back. It shows where you're using the most current or electricity.
Okay. All right. So how long has Shore Up been doing this energy assistance program?
Shore Up's been doing this program, I want to say at least 40 years.
Oh my goodness.
It would have to be. I'm not that sure, but I know our executive director's been there for 50.
Right.
And so I don't think it started when he was there. So I'm going to say at least 40 plus years.
Okay. All right. So who is eligible for this?
Anyone is eligible for the Energy Assistance Program as long as they meet the qualifications. And we have a chart, and it determines like how much from one person up to over 10 people in the house. And if they are within the qualifying guidelines, they get the assistance.
Okay. So there's an income restriction?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So depending on your household size and your household income would determine
Yes.
whether or not you're eligible. Okay. Is there any type of documentation that people would need to bring? What is the application process?
The application process is you come to one of our locations. We service 3 counties, Worcester, Wycomico, and Somerset.
Okay.
You can go to either county. It doesn't matter where you live. You can come to Salisbury. For the most part, a lot of people like coming to Salisbury. Now, when you come, the first thing you'll do is you'll come pick up an application. You're coming to apply. You pick up an application. The counties all you make appointments.
Okay.
You will then be given an appointment. You will take the application home. You will fill it out. There's actually a brochure which we give you. I have it right here. It looks like this.
Okay.
And the brochure will tell you all of the required documents. I've been doing this for so long, I can just rattle them all right
Go
now.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right. The first thing you'll need is your proof of residence, meaning that if you have your home, if you're a homeowner, you could bring your taxes, property taxes, deed. Actually, now the way they're doing it, as long as your residence is the residence that's on that electric bill, the service address, you can bring that.
Just the electric bill?
Yes.
Okay.
Same for a renter. The only difference is for a renter, if you're considered Section 8 subsidized housing, you do need to bring us proof showing that you are. And I say that is because Section 8 subsidized housing, the benefit is a little less. And you have people that may not even know that they're Section 8 or subsidized, and they just say it or don't know what it actually means, and you don't want to cheat them out of a benefit.
Right.
So then that's your proof of residence. Next, I need Social Security cards for everybody that's in the house. That's a must.
Okay.
Please do not come and say, I don't have Social Security cards, because the only people that can get the assistance is the ones that have Social Security cards. The only photo ID I need is of the person, of the applicant that's applying.
Okay.
After that, I need a heating bill. If you do heat with a vendor other than the electric company.
All right.
If you're all electric, then the only thing I need from there will be your electric bill. And after that, the last thing is your income.
Okay.
You need proof of income for everybody in the house that's 18 and over.
All right.
If there's someone in the house that does not have income and they're 18 plus, there's a paper that you would come and pick up called a declaration. They will need to sign that stating that they have no income.
Okay.
For everyone else, they need to show their proof of income. And with that, I say, as far as employment, if you get paid weekly, I need your last 4 pay stubs.
All right.
You get paid every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, I need your last 2 pay stubs. You are to show me your income for the past 30 days.
Gotcha.
Social Security, SSI, you need your award letter, or if you have a bank statement showing your deposit, that's fine.
All right.
Pensions, I say this to people because a lot of people back in the day, we could accept your bank statement just like we did for Social Security and SSI. The state later said, no, we're going to stop that because a pension, you may have money deductions taken out and they want to see your total gross. And the only thing we will deduct from that is your health insurance.
Okay.
Other than that, anything from social services, you get something from, so you get an award letter from social services or a letter from social services stating that TCA, TDAP, or what have you. And that's it. Once you have all that information, you're good.
Now, if the applicant is employed and is working, but they receive SNAP, food stamps benefits, is that enough to make them eligible, the fact that they receive SNAP, or do they still need to provide the income proof?
No, if you have income, regardless of what type of services you receive from social services such as SNAP, we need to see your income.
Okay. All right. Is there any situation that would be too much for this program to assist with?
When we say too much, we have some people that will come in, and let's say a person, the weird part is, let's get this clear, is the fact that you can be 1 penny over the guidelines. You're considered over income.
Right.
It's not us saying it. Once we enter it in the computer system, it says you're over income. You cannot change it. We have people that come in that may say, well, look, I have medical bills. I'm paying all this rent and what have you. I'm sorry. But again, you have to show us what you're receiving, and it's up to the system whether or not it's going to allow you to do that.
Right. Okay. All right. Is there anything else that people should know about the Energy Assistance Program at ShoreUp?
The Energy Assistance, our heating season goes from November 1st to March 30th. March 30th, March 31st. One of them, I keep forgetting how many days there is in March.
31. Yeah.
31.
Yeah.
Okay. You would need to get, if you're trying to get help with heat, you need to be in there before March 31st. Because after March 31st, the only thing we can help you with then is your electric and your utility gas.
Okay.
And that will go all the way up until end of June. Well, we say the end of June, but it's actually like the middle of June. And then we start getting ready for the new season, which starts July 1st. Our program is once a season, meaning if you come anywhere from July, because a lot of people have that misconception, our year starts in January. You do not come back to us until next July.
Right.
It does not mean, oh, January 1st I come back. We have people that do that because they're unaware of how our program works.
Right. It's not the calendar year.
Right.
It's the program year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's July 1st through June 30th?
July 1st through, yes, June 30th.
Okay.
The program actually, that's how long we go.
Okay. All right. And do you help with water bills?
Now, we do have the water bill program, but the water bill program is through social services. It is a part of OHEP. It is a part of the home energy program, but social services handle that. You would take your bill to social services, and they do that one.
Okay. So ShoreUp does not provide help with water bills.
We do not as far as the energy assistance program. Now, every now and then, ShoreUp may have some funds through emergency services, but they would have to check with them. And if we know of it, we would share that.
Okay.
But for the most part, we just say no.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
We, as energy assistance program, when we do help people, if we see they need more assistance, we do try to refer them to like Salvation Army,
Okay.
Diakonia, different places, and we will try and make it a point to help them. But there are some things that we just can't do because it's got to the point now. Everybody loves Keith.
Oh,
Keith is not a miracle worker, but
that's not what I heard.
if I know that I will go beyond trying to help a person.
Yeah.
And like I say, our veterans, they have veteran programs that if I know you're a veteran, and if we've done all that we can, again, we have a referral program, and we try to follow it through to make sure that you do get some assistance.
Okay, even if they don't qualify for your program.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's good to know. All right, well, thank you so much for your time.
All right. Thank you, and you're welcome.